Hey there everyone, Mary Cristelli with PCC Wellness and Rec, back with another at-home workout for the week. I'll put the details of this workout in the description below so you have access to it on the page, and we'll go ahead and get started with the warm-up. So with the warm-up, we've got a handful of movements. We're doing 30 seconds each movement, 2 times through, and we're starting with an alternating lunge into a twist. So we're just going to step forward into a lunge and twist over that front leg and come back, step forward, and again twisting over into the leg that we're lunging forward with. Alternating for 30 seconds, making sure that you even it out, doing the same number of repetitions on both legs. Once you're finished with your 30 seconds of alternating lunges, you move into body hugs. So we're just hugging ourselves. I'm alternating which arm is on top for 30 seconds. And then you're gonna do like a pretend skipping of a rope. So you can actually do this with a jump rope if you'd like, but you don't have to. You can use your hands or not. And so you're just kicking forward. All right, so I'm doing 2 little hops on each foot. If you wanted to, you could toss your hands in there. You can just kick forward with your feet, 1 each, or you can do a run in place, just whatever works best for you for 30 seconds. And then we're going to do alternating arm circles. So we're coming forward for 30 seconds, and then we'll go backward for 30 seconds. The last movement of our warm-up are high knees. And so we're just bringing our knees up. You can tap your hands if you'd like to, or you can leave your arms at your side. You can do this walking, or you can get some speed and do a little bit quicker of a high knee movement for 30 seconds. Do the warm-up 2 times through, and then you'll jump into the the strength portion. We've got 3 rounds today. We're starting with 6 each leg of jumping lunges. And so you can do the jump, you don't have to, but we're doing 6 each leg, a total of 12 repetitions. And so we're lunging and switching by jumping in between. If you don't want to do the jump, no worries. You'll just alternate stepping back into a lunge. 6 repetitions each leg, total of 12. And then you'll need some sort of a target for this. So they're called rainbow leg swings, or what I call them. And it's because we're swinging our leg over an object. So I've got a foam roller here. You can also use a step, a stool, a chair, or I also have a basket. This says I put blankets in here. So just anything, even if you couldn't find something, you could just pretend that there was a target there. And so what you're doing is you can put your hands on your waist, you can put them in front of you, whatever feels comfortable to you, and you're just stepping over, and we're going 8 each way. So if we have our target that's a little bit closer to the floor, keeping our leg nice and straight, planting that foot that we're swinging over, putting it flat like it's up against a wall, just like that. So pick a target that works for you, and again, we're just stepping over with one leg, back the other way. So 8 reps each way. Then we'll move that. So for the rainbow leg swings, it'll be a total of 16 repetitions. We'll move that out of the way, and then we're going to come down to the floor for plank lateral taps. So I'll show you the plank form first. So we're going to be in a plank with our hands on the floor today, in a nice straight line from the top of your head down to your heels. So we don't want to be dropping toward the floor or coming up in the air. That's what the plank looks like. And with the lateral taps, what we're doing is we're going to hold the plank, and we're just going to alternate tapping our hands out to the side. All right, so you can do 10 repetitions each way for a total of 20. And then coming back up to a standing, and we're doing like a Heisman hop with a pause. And so what that looks like is you're gonna start with your knee up, you're gonna hop over and hold it, pause, 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 all right, just like that. Okay, you're gonna go 12 each way. Hold the pause for as long or short as what works for you. 3 rounds of those 4 movements with the different repetitions for each of them. Catch your breath, grab some water, towel off if you're sweating, and then you'll go into the cardio portion, which we've got 3 rounds of today, 3 movements, and typically our cardio, we've done some sort of timed thing. We're not doing that for this week's workout. We're gonna do 3 rounds, 3 movements, 6 reps for each. So first we have 180-degree squat hops, and we have 6 repetitions each way. So I'm gonna face one way, I'm gonna squat down and hop just in that, okay? So we're hopping 6 each way, total of 12 repetitions. If you wanted to, you could hop and then step around. You don't have to jump to the opposite direction. So 180 squat hops, then we're doing lateral hops. Again, 6 each way. We're gonna have our feet together. You can put something on the floor if you'd like. So if you wanted, you could drop a towel down there, a shoe, something to give yourself a visual of what you're gonna hop over. And we're just doing 6 each way, total of 12. So we're just coming just like this. You can go fast, you can go slow. If doing the 2 feet together, if you're like, maybe not this week, no worries. You're just gonna come side to side and tapping, okay? So lateral hops, 6 each way, total of 12 repetitions. And then the last movement for the cardio portion are kangaroo hops. And so what that looks like is you're gonna squat down and jump forward and then jump backward. And jump forward and backward. All right, so you're gonna do 6 each, so you go 6 forward, 6 backward. So if you did, it'll be a total of 12 jumps, but you're gonna 1 and 1, okay? So that's the cardio portion. Again, 6 repetitions each way, or 12 reps total for each movement, 3 rounds through. And then after you catch your breath from the cardio piece, get another drink of water if that's what you need, you'll come down to the floor to close out the workout with the core circuit. We've got 3 movements. 2 of them are going to be movements that we'll hold for 30 seconds each, and then the other movement, which is the first one, will have some repetitions on it. It's 3 rounds for the core today. We're going to start with 8 each repetitions, each side of the body of a get up, sit up. And so I'm going to scoot back so you can see me. You'll lay back on the floor, and I'm going to put my right foot flat on the floor, leave my left leg extended out, and then I have my right hand up in the air. And what I'm doing is I'm focusing on keeping that left heel touching the floor, and I'm just sitting straight up, okay? So the same side of my body that my knee is pointed toward the ceiling is the side that I have my hand up. All right, so you do 8 repetitions with your right knee pointed toward the ceiling and your right hand up. Then you'll switch, extend that right foot, put that left foot flat on the floor, left arm up. All right, so that's a get up, sit up. 8 repetitions each side, and then you'll come into a 30-second boat hold, boat pose hold. All right, so what this looks like, there are a few different ways we can do this, is you're gonna sit to start, put your feet flat on the floor, lean back a little bit, and you can put your hands on the backs of your thighs, and then you're gonna lift your feet up off the floor and make your shins parallel with the ceiling. Now, you can hold it for 30 seconds with your hands rested gently on the backs of your thighs, or you can bring your hands out to the side. That'll make it a little bit more challenging. The next level is to kick your feet up, and you can hold it that way with your hands out to the side and your feet pointed forward. And then to make it more and more challenging to progress further and further to the full holding is you'll just move your arms further out to the side until they're all the way up overhead. All right? When you're in this position, I want you to make sure that you keep your chest open and up toward the ceiling, so don't round out or anything like this. Keep your chest open and up toward the ceiling. Okay? So you'll hold that boat pose for 30 seconds and then finish out with a Superman hold of 30 seconds. So you'll stay on the floor, come to your belly. What you're gonna do is zip your legs up together so you have your knees together, feet, ankles, everything's all nice and tight together. You're gonna extend your hands out in front, look down at the floor so you can rest your forehead on the floor to set up for this, and then you're gonna bring everything up and you're gonna keep looking down at the floor. I don't want you to look up toward the ceiling, keep your neck in a neutral position, and you're just gonna hold this position for 30 seconds. All right, so that's a Superman hold. With the 2 movements we have that we're holding for 30 seconds each, you can adjust that time. If you're new to those movements and you want to drop that down, go with what you can. One thing I recommend trying if you're new to something and it's a timed exercise is hold it for as long as you can and see where you're at. So if you're like, I've never done this before, so you get into that Superman position, you hold it, you can hold it for 15 seconds, then that's what we consider a benchmark. So write that down and then you can practice working up from the 15. So pick a time that works for you, 3 rounds through for the core piece. I hope you have a really awesome workout. If you have questions or concerns, please let me know. I'm here. I want to help you. I'll let you know that you're supported. I hope you have a really great week, and I'll see you for next week's workout. Take it easy.